What's the difference between the major and minor arcana cards? What even is an arcana? The word arcana comes from the Latin word arcanus, and it means secrets. Therefore, the cards contain the major and minor secrets of life. The major arcana cards represent archetypes, roles, characters that you may come into contact with at some point in your life. Now, these are much bigger roles. These are things that we experience as we develop, as we grow. They're roles that we must step into at some point or another, like being a teacher, being a caregiver, being a disciplinarian or an authoritarian to someone else. And we find a way to step into each of these roles, integrate them into our identity, and find the difference between a toxic expression and a supportive expression of this character. Often these are cards associated with our nurture, so they may be natural gifts or traits that we're born with. We may naturally be intuitive. We may naturally be very good at sticking to a plan. We may naturally be a great teacher. Now, by contrast, the minor arcana cards are temporary, changeable moments. These can also be changeable traits or skills. So I like to think of these as nurture rather than nature. A good example is the way that we manage conflict. Often we learn a certain management technique when we're growing up in our household. As we get older and have other relationships, that concept is challenged, and we may learn new ways to communicate, new ways to resolve conflict, for better or for worse. And so these are examples of the minor arcana cards. Changeable aspects of ourselves or temporary states of being, like having a really emotional moment or feeling really numb. I hope that helps.